This week we're going to highlight the price volatility of March corn futures on the day that the USDA releases its December supply-demand report. Then we're going to take a look at a brisk pace of U.S. corn export sales, then turn our attention to South American weather. Then we're going to wrap things up with a long-term review of December corn futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved in the first week of December here, and we're going to focus initially this week on the USDA supply-demand report that will be released on Tuesday, December 10th. Let's take a look at the history of the price movement for March corn futures on the date that that report is released. And what this slide shows is the change in the closing price on the date that the report is released compared to the previous day. Notice over the last 10 years there have been some modest changes, unchanged to here a year or two, but there have been some significant changes, both to the upside and the downside. The critical message that I'll share with you today is it's critical to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your risk management positions in place prior to the release of the report. Let's shift gears now and focus on demand trends here in the U.S. Let's take a look at the pace of outstanding export sales of U.S. corn. Now we're looking here at all sales together. It's the third highest pace in recent memory. Notice there, 3 and 4 years ago, China in that red bar was a very strong presence. Now, when we remove China from the equation as such, we're looking at a record high amount of U.S. corn on the books for export, looking here at the late November. A very strong level, 286 million bushels to unknown is worth noting. Now to highlight, the 4-week sales pace of U.S. corn export sales continues at a 30-year seasonal high. Foreign demand should become increasingly reliant on the U.S. during the December to February and March to May time periods. Let's now turn our attention to South America. Let's take a look at where that first crop corn is produced in Brazil. Now, first crop corn in Brazil accounts for about 25% of the total production of the country. I've highlighted Paraná this week. That's because the planting and the maturity of the crop is farthest along in that state. Let's look at crop progress here. Again, looking at Paraná highlighted there, planting is complete. If you look at that lower right-hand corner, Santa Catarina, quite a bit of progress there. Rio Grande do Sul, 85%. So most of the progress has been seen in the southern part of the country. Let's now take a look at weather trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. I highlighted there that planting and the maturity pace is farthest along in the south. Over the next 10 days, that area is going to be wet. Once again, highlighting Paraná there, looks like it's going to be well above normal precip over the next 10 days. Another way to look at it here in our next map is looking at the area above the red line in that northeast part of the country is going to be dry, but anything below that purple line is going to be wet the next 14 days. One more way to quantify that, again with our final chart here, final map here, all that dark green area looking at above to much above normal precip, and that crop in Paraná, for example, is pollinating and filling grain. About half of the crop is pollinating and filling grain. Let's now shift our attention to Argentina. Let's take a look at where that corn is produced in Argentina. Argentina is much further behind compared to that first crop corn in Brazil. Those are the 4 main provinces that produce corn in Argentina. Let's take a look at the precip for the next 14 days. It's drier there, but that's okay because they're only about 45% planted, so they actually need drier weather after some increased rainfall during October and November. So that's not a concern at this point. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn. December corn, as we tape here on Tuesday, old crop December 24, trading near $4.25 a bushel. Let's turn our attention now increasingly though to look at that December 2025 contract near $4.30 a bushel. Again, strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to get your risk management positions in place for 2025 production. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. And make sure to join our ATI Pro Media team shortly before 11 a.m. on Tuesday, December 10th, for a live update regarding the USDA report. Then we'll follow that up at 1:30 p.m. Central Time with a detailed market analysis. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.